Okay, so it's come. I'm getting all set up. Let's see what the Amazon guy delivered today. You know, it's the guy I see as often as I see my husband. So let's see if we're all set. Oop, there we go. There it is. Let's get it out of the bag. There we go, the SkyWatcher. It's got the degrees on here. I've done the Googling to figure out what our altitude is. Now I've just got to figure out how to set it all up. I did buy the adapter thing for the ball head thing. I'm really new to this, so I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. And so I think I just have to undo this, and then I can put this in there, putting it in backwards, tighten that down. I have seen some people say you do need to replace this because it comes up a little higher than the mount. So the mount is right there and it hits it right here. So some people are getting long bolts, the same diameter but long bolts, so that when the Seestar is on here it will rotate, because it does rotate. But if it were to rotate now, it would hit that. So I do need to figure that out. I just wanted to get it before I invested in that and figured that out. But then the Seestar is going to go on here, and I guess we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure out how to change all the knobs and make it work. We'll get it set up, and then we're ready for EQ mode. How's everybody else's journey coming? Are you set up, ready to go? We're anticipating the EQ mode in the near future. They've been talking about it on some forums, and there's a level on there, and I'm going to put it on this tripod. I did have to buy a little adapter thingy. Oh, whoops, let me raise you up here. I've got this little tripod here. I did have to buy an adapter that converted this small bolt to the size of the Seestar. Those were like $6 on Amazon. They came in a little package like this, and then it just screws onto the smaller bolt, and then it fits the Seestar bolt right here. And it looks like these ones are already set up for that size, so I'll get those hooked in there. Then we'll get it all level, and we'll adjust this to my altitude. Once I figure out how to adjust it, I think you just pull this thing out and then you can rotate it. So we'll figure it all out. We'll get it set up and we'll let you know how it goes. But we're ready. EQ mode, here we come. All right, I think I figured it out. You pull this handle out so it loosens the bolts and unlocks it in here. So this little handle over here, and then you turn this dial and it moves the head part up to the altitude of my area. I'm about 41 degrees, and so then I'm going to tighten all that back down so that it doesn't move. I do understand that in the EQ mode they're going to have some balancing so that you can do all of this balancing in the Seestar app when they get the EQ mode going. Make sure that's good and tight. Then we'll stick our Seestar on here. I gotta go get it, and then we'll get it hooked up. All right, so I've got the Seestar on here, but if you look down in there, you can see that it's not screwed on here tight because this bolt here gets in the way of the Seestar. So I am going to have to find me a long bolt that would come out and allow the Seestar to rotate. But We're set up for about 41 degrees altitude right here. And we'll get us a long bolt and then we're ready for EQ mode. Kind of excited to give it a try. I've never used EQ mode, so this is going to be a learning experience for me. If you have any tips and tricks, love for you to share them below in the comments. We look forward to it. We'll let you know how it goes. I think I found a fix for this. I have one of these levelers that I got off of Amazon. I think when I bought them, they were $15 to $20. I think they're about $30 now, but it's one of those fine-tuned levelers. But if I screw that on, this misses that little dial that's up here. Let me tip you up a little. So it misses this little dial here that was getting in the way. Then I can mount the Seestar up here and it can rotate freely. It does add to the height, so you'll want to make sure that your tripod is good and stable, because with something hanging out over the edge, it can make it tippy if you're not setting it up right or have a good sturdy tripod. But I think this will fix it, and then I won't need a long bolt for that screw. So that's gonna be my fix. We'll give it a go. We'll let you know how it goes. All right, I think we've got it set up. I understand that you need to have the power on button facing up towards the sky. We have the little fine-tuned leveler in here that's preventing the Seestar from hitting this knob on the wedge. We've got it set to, right now it's at 45 degrees, but I think I'm at about 41, so I'll fine-tune that. I think we're ready to go. We got the bubble in the, it's not completely level, but I'll make sure it is when we get started. But it looks like we're ready to go. Thanks for watching. Clear skies, everybody.